lots of great sponsors. Ormaza Construction has been fantastic. Anthony, thank you for being here, filming all of this.
Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Anthony here from Anthony Around Town, brought to you, as usual, by the Hilton Garden Inn, the Garden Grill and Bar located in the Hilton Garden Inn, Iron Horse RV Resort, and Elko's Relay for Life. Yeah, so sorry if I just look a little tired in the eyes. It's just been a really busy yet fun and exciting weekend here in Elko because, as many of you know, we just had a very exciting event take place in our community. That's right, I'm talking about the Elko Mural Expo. Now, just in case you don't know, don't want to always assume, basically what happened over the course of 5 days was Elko invited artists from all around the world to come here to our little town to paint dozens of beautiful murals downtown on several of our building walls. It was just an amazing time for us as a community, as we just really had the opportunity to come together and celebrate a big cultural milestone when it comes to our town of Elko. It was really great. If you want to know more of how the event came to be, then just go to the Anthony Around Town main site and just search Elko Mural Expo. We did a whole article talking with somebody who had a very prominent role in getting this whole thing launched off the ground. So just go give that article a read. Actually, I'll post a link to that article in the description below. It was just a very exciting time. I'm actually talking to you right now post-event, so I've really been able to spend a lot of time reflecting on all the cool stuff that happened over the last few days. And actually, in good old Anthony Around Town fashion, I of course brought my cameras down there to the event so we could talk to some people and capture some of the action. So we're going to kick things off by going back to the official launch party of the Elko Mural Expo that took place at the Western Folklife Center. I was able to go, talk to a lot of the artists, talk to some of the people who played a big role, again, behind the scenes to make all this come to fruition. So Anthony, show us around. Alright, so we are here at the Western Folklife Center. It's kind of the kickoff to the whole expo, little party, little mingle, little mixer with all the different artists and sponsors and everybody who's helped make this Elko Mural Expo possible. So we're just hanging out, and what's cool about this little gathering is that some of the artists actually have their arts on the walls of the Folklife Center displayed. So we're gonna walk around, we're gonna check out some art, we're gonna see who we can talk to, and yeah, we're just gonna have a really good time. Alright, so I finally found an artist down here, and what's even better is this dude has a really good name. This is Anthony Ortega, a fellow Anthony. We were talking a little bit yesterday before this whole open art exhibit, and you told me you were actually from the Reno Sparks area, is that correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. How long have you lived there?
My whole life, pretty much. I lived in Vegas too, but mostly Reno. I was born there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in Elko so far making some cool art?
I got here Monday, so
Monday.
a couple days.
So
yeah.
a couple days. Okay,
yeah,
so
3 days.
overall, what are your impressions on the community? Don't be honest.
It's great. Everybody's super nice. Everybody's really cordial and has been helping out and just showing appreciation. It's really nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
This is a little bit more cowboy western, mining town.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, it's out here in the mountains and a lot of hunting and stuff like that. So it's a lot different. Reno's a little bit more of a city life kind of atmosphere.
Yeah. Sweet. So if people who are watching this video later want to go check out your art and see what you did around town, can you tell us which piece is yours?
My piece that's on Idaho and Fifth Street in the empty dirt lot right there facing Fifth Street.
Very cool. All right, Anthony, thanks for joining us. We'll keep walking around and see who we can talk to. I have Sherry here from the DBA. How you doing, Sherry?
Good. How's it going, Anthony?
It's going pretty good, but I imagine you're probably a little bit more tired than me. just working really, really hard to work with the DBA, obviously, to put something like this on. So talk to us a little bit about what your work with the DBA looks like and what it's been like so far coordinating all this stuff, especially the wine walk coming up on Saturday for this event.
Well, I am their new event coordinator, and I'm the one who gets to put on all their really fun wine walks.
Found another artist, everybody. She is the creator of this beautiful skateboard piece you see behind me. That's really awesome. But what's cool, so you see there's sunflowers on that skateboard. She kind of has a theme when it comes to her art, because maybe you've driven past Roy's Market recently and you saw a beautiful sunflower piece on the side of that building. This is the mastermind behind that. So Simone, talk to us. Well, first, the sunflowers. Where did that idea come from?
I love Vincent van Gogh. I love the colors, sunflowers. They're such a happy, really beautiful little subject to paint. I really like painting. I love art, anything to do with art.
Cool. So what's this whole expo experience been like for you? What's your thoughts on it?
Absolutely amazing. I feel it's gonna change the face of downtown Elko. I think it's just gonna bring the community together. It's just a fantastic thing that's happening right now. I'm so happy to be a part of it.
This is Eric Burt. Hi. Eric, so you've been in Elko for a couple of days for the expo. Yep. How have things been going so far for you?
So far, so good. Always love Elko. I came here last year to do the first mural for this kind of kickoff.
So you're the kickoff guy.
Yeah.
The guy who started it all last year.
And then we were plotting and scheming and trying to introduce a mural. You know, I mean, you guys know about murals. You have some old murals, but kind of a newer contemporary side to it. I'm painting the back of Stockman's over on Silver Street.
Okay.
And it's a scene of the landscape of the canyon and two horses that are crossing, kind of interconnected a little bit. It's a process.
Alright.
I love it. So I'm just trying to get the tones right now.
Cool. Alright, man. We'll see you down there. We appreciate your time.
It all started with an email. Eric and I were in our little coffee shop where we work a lot. And we were in our coffee shop and we're like, well, what are we going to do next? We had just done the Reno Mural Expo, and we decided we're gonna send emails to all the different rural towns. And Elko responded. And we are changing Elko's landscape.
Zigzag, just crisscross punching everyone I can. Gonna lead 1,000 boys thinking, gotta have a plan. Now you see me. So much Chelsea and so much strife, and another savage life. Time to move on to those higher heights you can. Down the soul, but you'll never get my fight. You know you want to, but I know. Pedals on my toes, it's a one-man road trip. Me and my car with a load of guitars. Bars on another day, damn, I'm gonna find my way home. With everything that I own, yes indeed, just got me home.
Yeah, I'm Stéphane Cellier. I'm from Paris, I'm from France, and now I moved to Virginia City, Nevada. Yeah, it's going great. The weather is not too bad. I did a lot of progress. The community is really nice. There is a lot of traffic, a lot of people stop to talk. It's really pleasant. I have already 4 more murals planned to do, and I've been contacted for some more, so you never know, but it will be busy probably.
Alright, so decided to hop in a tour of all the murals. We have a tour guide who's giving us kind of the insight and the history into everything that's going on here. So I'm just gonna join this group really quick and go around, see some of the artists' work, and hopefully get some sweet backstory. So if you want to tag along, let's go.
individual sketches that I made in my sketchbook over the course of like the past 2 years about, and I haven't gotten around to making prints out of them. So given the format of the wall, I kind of just decided to string them together and kind of create a story of sorts. And basically, the message to me, if you look at the sketch, there's a bunch of different things going on, but it's more or less about not taking each other for granted, because we're only here for a short amount of time, and it's really important that we recognize we're all in it together.
You're going to see different types of mediums here. So she hand paints all this. And Dr. Chip is from the Navajo Nation. He is the only artist that we have doing wheat paste. And it is exactly what you think it is. It is paste made out of wheat.
So while I was on the tour, I found somebody. This is Brent Johnson. If you guys have been following Anthony around town for a little while, you might have read his article and his feature that we did on him in the past. So we're just walking around, bumped into him. He's actually helping another artist work on his piece. But Brent, first tell us, if somebody wants to go down and check out your work, where can they find it?
So where I'm working at is on the Bill Hands building, which is also known as Ruby Mountain Pond. I think it's down on 8th and Silver Street. It's a little bit off the beaten path as far as the art expo going on here. It's kind of downtown, and then they kind of put me down there. It's on Silver Street. It's an awesome wall. It's pretty big. I think it's like 10 feet tall, maybe a little bit more,
Nice.
12 feet tall.
Nice.
I don't quite know the length of it, but when I first did my design, it was like, you know, that big, and then the wall was that big, so I had to do some adjustments on the fly right then and there, but it turned out pretty cool. It's kind of an Aztec sky theme on it. So my inspiration was gold miners working hard and getting up early in Ruby Mountains. So it's the sunrise coming up over the east of the Ruby Mountains, and early, you know, getting to go to the gold mine stuff. But I want to do something a little more traditional, so I would just pack meals. Really dignified looking pack meals. Just
very cool.
Working hard in the early morning.
Heck yeah. So as a local, what's been your kind of perspective and observation on this whole thing?
This is like, I want to see the whole world, and I want to get plugged in and involved with all this stuff, and it's almost like a dream come true where the world came to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's an amazing way to look at it that way, and it's like, get out there, do things, but never have the opportunity to take this somewhere else. So it's really neat for it to come here, and for me to be able to see all these people, experience them, talk to them, learn from them, and bounce ideas off of them, and it's really neat that's happening right here in my hometown.
When I walked up, it was just the yellow. And today when I walked up, it was like, oh, look at all this.
It's really cool seeing stuff like this in our community. You know, a lot of you guys know I grew up in Reno, so I've been able to check out different cultural events like that there, but to actually have this go on here in Elko, it's pretty special. This is Matt McDowell from Reno. How's it going, Matt?
Good, good.
Glad to have you here over there. When did you get here?
I got here Wednesday.
You got here Wednesday, so you've been here for a few days.
Couple days, yeah.
Had you ever been to Elko before you got here on Wednesday?
Mostly just driving through.
Yeah, heard that before. So then, first time, what's been your thoughts and experience with the community so far?
I think it's incredible. First of all, people super nice, super welcoming and giving. I've been up painting on the lift, and people would bring me gifts and all kinds of presents and shouting out, you know, good things, and it's just been awesome.
Next person I found is our man Eric. You saw him at the very beginning of the video during the kickoff party at the Western Folklife Center, and now we're catching him towards the tail end of the week. Eric, so you've been here the last few days, just seeing everything unfold. How do you think things have been going since
It's been a fantastic week here in Elko. We have had more than 60 walls painted at this point. We added almost 10 local artists over the past
Oh wow,
few days.
nice, nice.
And everything has been super smooth, and it's been super smooth because the community has embraced this event as their own, and that was our plan. And Elko is absolutely amazing, and you have a new gallery.
So when you and Catherine and everybody else were planning this event over the last year and all that sort of good stuff?
Last 2 years.
Last 2 years, okay, so even more. Could you ever envision it becoming something as big as it has over the last few days? Because it's been pretty impactful in this community.
That was the plan from the beginning, and Eric Burke was a big part of that as well, Jerome Miller. So we had the dream, we picked the walls, and it was a slow, long process that ended up being really worked out in every possible way that we wanted it to. So I have to say thank you to everybody out there for coming out, and thank you for being part of this event.
So yeah, that was just Anthony Around Town's time down at the Elko Mural Expo. It was just mind-blowing to me to see all of that take place in our little community here. So big thank you to everybody who was involved, from Art Spot Reno to the Elko Downtown Business Association to the Arts and Cultural Advisory Board here in Elko, to everybody else who worked so hard to bring something like this to our downtown area. Again, thank you. This is just something that I think is going to impact a lot of us here for a long, long time. And we here at Anthony Around Town, we're very thankful to be a part of it. Well guys, that's going to do it for me here today. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date on all the videos that come out here from Anthony Around Town's YouTube channel. Or if you like, head over to the main site, anthonyaroundtown.com. We have new content coming out there every single week. And again, I'm Anthony Crosby from Anthony Around Town. Until next time, we'll see you around, Elko.
It's going to be a great time.
Nice. Do you know of any VIPs in particular who might show up that are pretty awesome and pretty cool?
Yeah, we have all of the artists are going to be there, like Simone, she's going to be there, Cynthia Delaney, just a lot of different people.
Cool. Anybody else who's just like really handsome and really articulate and really legit that you can think of who's going to be there?
My husband.
Oh.
And I know you're going to be there.
Yeah, but I'm not as handsome as him.